Welcome back to another episode of Better You TV. We thank you guys for joining us today. We got guest star in the house, ex-Real Salt Lake player, Ricardo Velazco. You know what I'm saying? Make some noise, man. He's in the house.
Ricardo's in the building. All right, we can start it off. We're going to start off with how we met Ricardo. I met Ricardo through San Juan. You feel me? Me and him started playing together. Great guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a great
lad.
Great lad. I'm not going to cap, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we met in San Juan. You played the 10 position.
Yeah.
And then he's close friends with Elias, and I'm really close friends with Elias, and that's how I originally met him. And so we're just going to start it off. Give us a little background story, my guy.
Just a little story, a little bit about me. First and foremost, thank you guys for having me, bro.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. As soon as you hit me up, I was like, I'm down.
Yep.
Just got to make sure the daughter situation.
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit about me, bro. I just grew up in like poor side of Arizona, Eloy, Arizona. There's no soccer where we're from, bro. None. So I was lucky enough to have a dad who supported me a lot, and he's a semi truck driver. So he would pick me up from school on the semi, would take me an hour to practice to Tucson. Then he would drive back. I wouldn't get home till like 9 at night, bro. Yeah. So that's how it started. First you're just a kid, going along with it. Then you get to like 15, 16.
Yeah.
My daughter's calling it.
Nah, you good.
You good.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, gotta be a dad too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but let's back where we were, bro. Not just grew up in Eloy, small little town, poor side, so-called ghetto of Arizona, right? And I was lucky enough to have a dad who supported me in soccer. I was good, but I was never like the outstanding player. When the kid's like 10, 12, whatever age, you start realizing like, damn, this kid might have what it takes. And I was like kind of on the cusp a little bit. Like I was better than like the average 12-year-old, but I wasn't destroying the average 12-year-old.
Yes.
Okay.
So we went from like driving back and forth. Like I said, he would pick me up from school, bro. And say we get out of school, middle school, like around at 12.
Yeah.
From there, he would drive me an hour. 3. From there, he would drive me. Practice was at 5. Then he would go do his work, whatever he had to do, and then he'll pick me up. Sometimes I would stay after, shooting around by myself. Yeah. Lights would be off. I'd have to wait. My dad's working, right? And I think that helped me out a little bit, bro. Yeah, I was getting extra work that other kids weren't. So then driving back, bro, on the semi or whatever. Sometimes a relative had to go pick me up, or they would give me rides.
Yeah.
So it got to the age like around 15, 16, where it was like either you're gonna try to do this
more serious
professionally, or you're gonna keep having fun with it.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, you know what, like let's take it to the next step, So
let's give it a go.
So I was 14 years old, and I went to Mexico, turned 15 over there, played about 6 months. But I wasn't going to school, and every kid, you're 15, bro, you think you know the world. Yeah. So my dad found out I wasn't going to school. I came back to the States, and soccer over there is more serious. Here you train 2-3 times a week with your team. Over there you're training twice a day.
Right.
It's life.
It's
life. Yeah, bro. That's real life.
The 2-a-days, bro. I did that in college. Oof, the 2-a-days kills.
So the guys who had the money, they would go to school in the afternoons. Bro, I was a kid who didn't have anything.
I was
there playing. So I was like, yeah, Dad, I'm going to school. Yeah, Dad, everything's good, But I was lying. So I came back, started, luckily ODP was around.
Yep.
I went, but I didn't play a single minute.
Right.
I was a 16-year-old kid, didn't play ODP. I was like, damn, I couldn't play for Arizona. I was like, I might not be that good, So then the next, when they go for the summer, they call me, are you going to come? I'm like, nah, like, I'm not playing, bro. Why would I go,
I didn't get a minute.
I wasn't playing, So they're like, nah, we got a new coach. He wants you to come, whatever. So I go. Started playing. First game, went to the All-Star game. Went to it was a region camp.
Showing out.
Yeah, started balling.
Right.
I was a 16-year-old kid.
Cool.
And so I made the ODP team. The holdovers, they hold like 38 kids.
The pool team.
The pool, exactly. They make like 38 kids stay. 18 roster.
Yep.
So usually it's like 15 from California, and the rest are like
that's how it is.
from everywhere. So there was a couple of players from here that stayed too, Mike Conoriana and Fenwell Cavita.
Yeah, Cavita, right?
Yeah,
so ex-player too. Yeah.
You never heard of Mikey?
I've not heard.
Well, you gotta Google this kid.
Wait,
baller,
Mikey
bro.
Oriano?
Yeah. He sings now though.
Yeah. I've seen. He played for Real too, right?
Yeah, he played for Monarchs.
Nice. Yeah,
Yo, he's the coldest player I've ever seen in my life. Bro.
For real?
I know them guys.
Bro.
Yeah, they're both from Utah.
They're both
Gotta
Utah.
Cool.
Utah's. Fanny's like one of my best friends, bro.
Yeah.
And Mike is a good friend,
He's
but Mike is the best player I've ever seen, bro.
It's crazy, yo.
So then when I was 16, I made that team, but I was an attacking mid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the coach calls me like, "Hey, you're gonna come? We're gonna go play in the showcase in Orlando, and we want you to play the 6." I was like, "Damn." Like, I never played a 6, but I'm down. Like, whatever gets me on the roster, bro, I'm there.
Yes, sir.
You comfortable?
Yeah, whatever. So I go, I play well, show off. It's like a round robin. You play 3 games. You play every region. So then, you play to make the region team. So I made that team. We went to Germany.
Oh, word.
You know, went to Germany. It's a different level over there. And we balled out. We did good.
Yeah.
So then from there, I'm a 17-year-old kid. I don't have anything, bro.
Yeah.
Literally. We moved to Seed. We're still in Eloy.
You're right.
You know, but...
And you just seeing all this is coming fast.
Yeah, everything's coming fast, bro. And
facts.
all these kids are playing in big clubs, you know, like here, La Roca, Sparta, whatever, you know.
Yes, sir.
I didn't have that. You know, I was driving to TSA back and forth, but it's getting old, you know,
Yes, sir.
Facts.
because you're 17, you're thinking like a Hispanic dad's thinking at 17, this guy has to either be going pro or you better start going to school.
You better start working
That's
too.
Yeah, or working. You need some income.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I was like, damn, what am I going to do? You know, and I was luckily enough, Freddie Juarez, who's now the head coach of RSL, found me was playing around. Yeah. And it was luckily, enough, like how ironic, a coach from Tucson was, hey, let's go to these tryouts.
Right.
Okay.
I was like, all right, let's go check them out. You know, there was like 150 kids, bro. And they put me with the wackest players. It was the open tryout. You know,
for RSL?
For RSL. It just started up.
Right.
So I go, and I'm like, they put me with the whack players. I was like, damn, the disrespect was real, bro.
You already thought you was going to get cut?
Well, I didn't think I was going to get cut because first 10, 15 minutes, I scored like 2-3 goals.
Yeah, okay.
So they moved me up to like the average players, you know, balled them up. Then I moved up to like where Mikey, Fanny, all those guys were.
Right. Okay.
You know, and I was fitting in. I wasn't like killing it, but I was doing well.
Right.
And I was playing the 10. So
you're doing you.
Just doing me, you know.
Facts.
So like we'll call you guys. Whoever made it, whoever didn't make it, you're not gonna get a phone call.
Okay.
Like that was on like a Sunday. Monday comes around and boom, I get a phone call like, yo, you're on the team.
Wow.
And it looks good, like a CG kid, you know, because that's my hometown.
Right.
Like he's gonna make this team.
Yes, sir.
I was like, all right, cool. Like let's see what goes on. You know, you never know. So I go. He's like, look, you're gonna join the team. You're gonna be on this team, but you're gonna play outside mid.
Okay.
I was like, damn, I went from playing the 10 to the 6 to now the outside mid.
Right.
I was like, all right. He's like, but you're gonna. It was kind of when that inversion was going on, where the like right-footed player was playing on the left side, so he could cut in and shoot. Yeah. It was kind of when that started like popping off. So he's like, I want you to try this position, like dribble inside and shoot far post.
Shoot it, yeah.
You know, and I'm a grinder, bro. Like you tell me one thing, like I'm a grind.
Yes,
so I started practicing that, you know, just dribble, far post, dribble, far post. Right? It was like a routine every day after practice. And so I have a brother, I have an African brother, his name's Junior. Bro, he was killing it. Yeah, was killing it. So then we'll go play against Galaxy. Yeah, and there's a kid that was playing for like TSA, a small club team in Tucson. So we're going playing against Galaxy. Like, damn, talk about a shot, bro, you know?
Yeah, it's getting crazy
It's getting crazy now. It's getting real.
Yes, sir.
So I was fortunate enough to score 2 goals. We tied 2-2.
Wow.
Played against Chivas USA. Scored.
That's way dope.
You know, so like, bro, I went from having two offers, and they were both from my ODP coaches, which was UNLV and the Army. Yeah, and I wasn't about to go to the Army.
Heck no.
So you know, it was like, I guess I'm going to UNLV, bro. So then I went from having no offers to having like 100 emails from like a whole bunch of D1 schools, the biggest D1 schools you can think of. Yeah. And then the other aspect hit, bro, grades.
Student
athlete.
I'm telling you,
student is first. Athlete is second.
Student athlete.
Yeah, student athlete.
People gotta understand that.
Yeah, so like I said, Hispanic parents, bro. If you get a C, you're straight.
You're straight.
You know, if I was passing my classes, I was doing good.
Yeah.
Freshman year, since I left to Mexico, I lost the whole year, so I was in D1 cleared. I couldn't go D1. So I was like, damn, like what am I gonna do now? Now I'm an 18-year-old kid.
Right.
Here in the U.S. back then, there was no USL, and if it was like very like low league, you know. Now USL is popping. Like,
I haven't heard of it till like probably 2 years ago. I'm not gonna cap.
Even when Monarch started, like 2015, bro, it was still small. Like people didn't know. You'd walk around here, like
there's still players playing for free and stuff. You know?
There's players that are playing on like worse than the Madonna salary,
of
bro.
Of course,
just to like get an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm like, damn, what am I about to do? So I got a job, bro, at a JCPenney.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking like, damn, this might be.
This is in Salt Lake?
Nah, this is in Arizona still, because that's where the academy was at.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like this gonna be the end of it, bro. I lasted 2 days. I quit the job.
2 days.
Man.
2 days, bro.
That's too familiar with me.
No cap, bro.
That's too familiar with me, bro. Oh my god.
2 days. I didn't even care about the paycheck, bro.
Yo,
I really did it, bro.
I feel that.
So then NCAA gets back to me like, in order for you to be D1 cleared, you gotta get like a 29 on your ACT score. I don't know if you know, that's a good score. Like, bro, that's pretty high, you know?
No,
it's
that's
31.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
That's
This man said 29. So the first time I took it, I got a 17.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, bro, there's no way. Like, I ain't gonna make it.
Right.
You know, I took that thing like 7 times.
Yeah.
I ended up getting like a 25.
Right.
And
Like
they were
your
like,
highest?
Because you can combine scores.
Oh.
So it started getting
average.
yeah. So it got to the point where I would be like, all right, I'm just gonna focus on my math today. The rest I'm gonna put C. You know what I'm saying? So I got like a 20, whatever, 25, 26.
Yeah.
They're like, you're not D1 cleared, but you're D2 cleared.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, like
that's a start.
what's up? Yeah, like, but I didn't have no. It was in May, bro. Everyone league starts in August.
Yeah.
You know, no scholarships,
fall,
nothing
yeah.
was popping. So it was one of those. A recruit from Cal State San Bernardino was at the RSL Academy. And he's like, yo, like, what's up with this kid? Like, he thought I had another year, but I was done. He's like, look, he doesn't have grades. He's probably gonna go to the community college, like Slick. So I was probably gonna go to Yavapai.
Right.
And he's like, well, I mean, I could give him X amount, like 85% scholarship if he's down. That's the most I can give him. Yeah. And I'm looking for only full rides, bro. If it's not a full ride, like, don't even talk to me. Yeah, you know? And I was like, tell me how it works. Like, what's 85%? Like, what does that cover? What do I have to pay? He's like, all you have to pay is your housing. I'm thinking, bro, like Arizona, you split rooms, you're probably paying $200 each, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I forgot it's Cali. Bro, $600 each a month.
Oh, yeah, no, Cali don't play no games with the rent.
And I'm splitting a room and only one restroom.
What?
And I'm like, damn, where am I going to get $600 from? You know, I can't call my dad like, hey, I need $600.
Every month. That wouldn't
it's
work
not going to work.
Oh, thanks.
So then I started driving from Arizona to Tucson or Phoenix, whatever, bro, to make a buck. Because I would go play and get paid.
Okay.
So that's the way I was living, bro. Like, it's illegal. You can't do that when you're in college. But that was the only way I can literally live on campus, bro. Like, the only way I could eat, the only way that I was going to be able to get around was I had to grind, bro. I was driving back and forth. So then all I needed was to do 1 year, but I had to hit like, I don't know, X amount of credits, bro. And every D1 school's like, it's going to probably take you 2 years. I'm like, damn, nah, like I can't lose a whole year because I'm going to disappear. Like, 2 years in D2 soccer, bro, you're a goner.
Yes, sir.
You know, so, but I was luckily that first year, I was freshman player of the year. I made like all first team. I was all conference, like everything that I can make, I accomplished it. But still, like you accomplished it in D2 soccer. They're like, can you do it in D1?
Right.
So then I ended up, I don't know how, bro. But in college, if you do your work, you'll pass.
Just show up.
Bro, just show up. Be there. You know what I'm saying? Just be there.
That's the first thing. Like, just in college.
Yeah, just be a good kid, bro. Be a good student. Like, be there, do your work. And if you don't ask a question, and she'll work with you, you know, or he will work with you.
Yeah.
Very true.
And
I honestly give credit to college teachers because they actually do that.
Bro, professors that want to help you, they'll help you, bro, because they know you're spending $1 to go.
Sure.
In high school, they don't care. Like, if you're not doing your work.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's different in high school, bro, because you worry about, like, girls, you're fit. You gotta make sure you're
different. Yeah. You're going through a whole
in college, bro, you ain't even brushing your teeth when you're waking up in the morning, bro. Nah, seriously. Like, in college, you're gonna put the freshest fit to go to school every day. In high school, in college, you wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face,
you're just trying to get rid of that class. You're just trying to get it over and go.
That's all it is.
After that.
So I ended up getting all my credits. Yeah. And every school was like, yo, like, all right, like, I'm down, bring you in.
Yeah.
And Louisville was a school that from the jump was looking at trying to get me. So that was the same coach that had offered me a scholarship at UNLV. and he was the coach that played me at holding mid in the region team.
Wow.
So we had a little like a little connection. Yeah, we knew each other. So he's like, look, if you're down, it's not gonna be easy because they play in the ACC, bro. It's the hardest conference in the country.
Yeah.
It's like if you're willing to work, like we'll get you here. We'll get you a full ride, but you got to be able to like. Be able to be away from family. You can't fly no more.
Right.
You can't like just drive. Yeah, gotta sacrifice.
Sure.
I was like, damn, like if I really want to do this, I know if I stay comfortable, it's not gonna work, bro. So I was, you know what? Let's go.
So I took and got uncomfortable.
Yeah, I went and got uncomfortable. Took whatever they gave me, bro, and wasn't flying. I only went home once a year, bro. That was on Christmas break, and then that was that was one. And then at the end of the year, well, everyone goes home.
Yes, sir.
You know, so I won my first year. Balled it, bro. Balled it. And they started playing me the 9 over there. Like, weird, bro. I was playing every position.
You were scoring.
Yeah, I was scoring.
They need that.
And I was a sophomore, so I was like, damn, like, who is this kid? You know, where'd he come from? So then I won every accolade there my freshman year, like everything, bro. Yeah. Offensive player of the year, All-American, whatever,
Facts.
You know. Sophomore year. And then I go play that year in FC Tucson. FC Tucson, that's where, like, USL League... What is it? 2 now?
Yeah, USL 2.
You know where like the Park City teams play and all those.
Yeah, PDLs.
It's a PDL. It was PDL back then. They just rebranded.
Okay. To USL 2.
Yeah, USL 2.
Okay.
So that's where like all the college kids go. So I went to FC Tucson, bro. Living on the floor, like we were grinding, bro. You were eating like peanut butter and jelly. Like, bro, you didn't have money, bro. You're a college kid that has no money. That's what people don't know,
that's
bro.
The experience of college. I'm not going to cap. You have to live off of cereal and peanut butter.
And ramen noodles.
Yes, don't forget
39 cents.
Don't forget the ramen
Go
noodles.
get 3 for $1.
I didn't eat that, bro. I didn't eat that, but
I'm not going to cap.
Bro, we're struggling out there, you know? Like, damn, my bad, bro.
It's all cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Bro, college teach you how to grind, bro, how to live, like, with the low income.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, bro, we're out there splitting pizzas and, you know, like, whatever we could do. Going to McDonald's.
To eat,
bro. Yeah. Now FC Tucson, they have it nice. You know, you get your own. They're pro, whatever. But they don't know like the struggle that we did in order for them to be. Yeah, we pioneered it, bro. We pioneered it.
No cap.
Like we were out there grinding, bro, training at like 10. Arizona in the summer, bro, it's like 120. You know, but we were all doing it for the love of the game, bro, for an opportunity more than anything.
Yeah.
So that year, I was PDL Player of the Year.
Okay.
Right, so that like
recognition,
yeah, you know,
coming in.
Accolades count in the United States, bro.
Yes, sir.
So I started getting a little hyper around me, you know. So my junior year comes around, RSL offers me a contract before the season. But at that point, back then, bro, well, RSL had offered me a contract the year before, but it was the league minimum. The league minimum was $36,000. One of my boys, a good friend of mine, Marlon, had just left GA for 110.
Yeah.
I was like,
so you looking at that?
I'm like, yo, how's he getting 110 and I'm getting 36? Bro, I'm getting a third. You know, like something's not adding up. So the coach of the team and a couple agents reached out and they're like, look, if you stay another year, you can get a GA offer.
Probably.
And they're like, but you gotta ball up. That's the only way.
Yes, sir.
Bro, my eyes lit up. You know, like 36,000, bro. It's not gonna take you out of nowhere. You know, you're still gonna be broke. You're still gonna be living like everyone else.
Right.
110. You ain't rich, but you're living comfortable.
Yes, you're comfortable.
You're comfortable. So then I was like, you know what? Like, let me check this out. Then I had that good summer, hyped me up. GA was like, all right, like, let's see what you got at the end of the year. Halfway through the season, bro, I was struggling.
For real.
I'm talking about goals, assists, nothing, bro.
With the first team?
With Louisville when I was a junior.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So my hype went like, right? And started looking else.
What was due to that? What do you think was due to that?
I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it was just like, it wasn't new no more. You know, when I first got there, I was like, man, I want to eat the world. I wanted to show out, bro. And it wasn't that like I wasn't like working hard because I'm a workaholic, bro. When it comes to soccer, like,
Yes, sir.
Coaches would tell me like, yo, slow down. Like you're doing too much. You're gonna get hurt. But I'm like, that's the only way I'm here. Like if I don't work harder than the next guy, like I don't have those attributes, you know, pure strength, pure speed, you know. I'm not like super duper technical. I'm technical in like most players, but not like overly, you know what I'm saying? Hard work is what's making me. You got to calm down. Like, you're getting older. You're going to start pulling stuff. And I was all right. So I learned a little bit how to balance it. So I just think maybe missing home a little bit too. You know, you're a little older. You got a girl. You want to go back home, you know, chill.
That's for sure.
You know, all your friends are partying, like living their life, bro. Like whatever, you know. And so I started struggling. But then the big games came around, the ACC tournament. Started balling, started scoring.
Back on it.
Yeah, back on it again. Boom, boom, the hype came around.
Cool.
You know, then the NCAA came. I started balling then. So I ended the year pretty well. You know, I ended up with like 6 goals, 9 assists.
Yeah.
Which is like an average.
That's
You know, that's good for like
the
a
tournament.
Yeah. So then GA's like, look, we can offer you, but you gotta make sure that you get RSL has to release you, release your rights, and then we can talk.
Yeah.
So I talked to RSL and they're like, nah, look, here's your offer. They had offered me in August before the season started. I can sign any time in the year until December 31st.
Okay.
So like any time of the year I could have left. That could also been it, bro, because I knew like I had secured it already. You know, like I had secured a contract, so I could have left playing good, playing bad. Yeah. But I wasn't gonna do my teammates like that. I was gonna stay out the year and you know, my coaches, everyone who was, and my dad as well. And my dad's like, bro, like if you go pro or you get a degree, it counts the same to me. You know, but when I was 16, you weren't telling me that, right?
That's right.
So so I wasn't like pressured on leaving,
Right.
and so I couldn't get my rights up. I couldn't get them, and I ended up having to sign with RSL. Yeah. But that year, the MLS players went on strike. You know, and they wanted more money.
It was that year.
It was that year. It was my year, my rookie year, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm right there, like, listening to these guys, like, I don't care if I don't get paid. And then you hear these other guys, like, no, I'm trying to get paid. I ain't going on strike.
And you're in the mix.
And I'm like, bro, I don't even got a contract yet. Like, I got the contract, yeah, but I'm just still negotiating, you know? Like, so everyone knew, like, they congratulated me. I had signed, whatever. Yeah. But on paper and pen, I hadn't signed it because it was still negotiating. There's, like, little things that you negotiate, you know, like goal bonuses, playing time, you know, whatever. Right. So you try to get every dollar you can, bro, because you'll get like 10, 15 years of playing, bro.
That's why you're there.
It's a job, bro.
Of course.
So they're going on strike, and they get the money they wanted, which they raised the minimum to like 55,000 when it was 36. Bro, that's a big gap.
Yeah, that's a big gap.
You know, but they were like, we're gonna cut the roster spots from 30 to like 26.
Sheesh.
Well, guess what? There was no more roster space for me.
No way.
Yeah, but we had already. When that was going on, it was like in a matter of like an hour or two when the players decided they were gonna take that amount of money. Yeah. My agent calls me, he's like, look, sign the contract, because if you don't sign it and they do cut the roster spots, like, you're gonna be left for nothing. Yeah. And so I signed it, and that's when Monarchs was coming around, and they're like, look, we're just gonna give you the money we had agreed on with the MLS team, with RSL, with the Monarchs. Yeah. Okay. I was like, all right, like, not ideal, but just another step I gotta take, you know, another grind. Yeah. So I take it. That first year, like, hype was all on me, right? You had number 10. Expectations were high for me, brother. And I was a rookie. Like, you know, I mean, it's a new league, new coach. All the players are new on my team. Like, there was no one that really, like, yo, this is how it's done. Yeah. You know, so I'm out there grinding, and I'm going to games. And I'm tired, bro. But I'm thinking, like, bro, if I don't work hard, like,
for a purpose,
the next guy's gonna outbeat me.
Yes, sir.
So then that first year was kind of like, I was balling like soccer wise, but not assists, not goals, and that's what matters here, bro. If you're not scoring, you're not assisting.
Yes, sir.
They're gonna look at the next guy,
Everybody
bro.
wants some stats.
Everybody wants stats.
Yeah.
So then I go to my end of the year meeting, and they're like, "Look, you're making too much," and my option was even more. Yeah. Like, we can't pay that much, so we're gonna we'll lower your salary if you want to stay. I was like, damn, like, I'm about to take a mean pay cut, bro. Yeah. Like, what am I gonna do? But my girl was pregnant with my daughter. Right. And my rookie year, I didn't save $1, bro. I had a couple of thousand in my, you know, like.
You're young, I feel you.
Yeah, I was a young kid, bro. I was getting a paycheck for the first time. I was wanting to be freshed out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right, the freshest gear, freshest shoes, whatever. Yeah. You know, but I had a few thousand saved. It wasn't like I was broke or anything, you know. Yeah. So I was like, damn, like, what am I gonna do? And I was getting a house. I was in the process of getting a house. Yeah. I was like, damn, like, life. That's when life starts hitting you, you know? Like, you're about to be a dad. You got a house. You're gonna need a house payment. Yeah, all at once, bro. You don't have a contract yet. Like, what are you gonna do?
Responsibility.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I was like, damn, like, what am I gonna do? And I started thinking. And my agent started reaching out to a couple MLS teams. They're like, look, we'll bring them in for preseason. Yeah. That's an opportunity, but it's not a contract. Like, you gotta work for it. And I wasn't scared. Like, I knew I would make a roster in the MLS. Yeah. There's 26 rosters. I was like, I can make it easy.
I have to.
You know, but I'm not gonna get paid till like March.
Yeah.
Something like that. I ain't getting paid January, February till March. That's two and a half months without a paycheck.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I don't know about that. Like, what am I gonna do now? You know, because I had to have a certain amount of money in my account in order for me to get the house.
Yes, sir.
And that was the big step for me. You know, I was a 21-year-old kid trying to get a house.
Facts.
You know, and I was doing it more for like stability for later on in life. You know, I had that house rented out. When I'm done, you got your house at the end of the year, at the end of your career.
Of course.
You know, and so Real Monarchs were like, look, we think you're a good piece. We can't pay you as much as we were paying you.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as you want to get paid, but we can pay you what you were making last year.
Yeah.
It's like $100 less a month.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, like, you know what? I'll take it because I was in a rush, bro. I wanted I wanted a paycheck. That's all I wanted to not get paid. So at that meeting, I tell the president, I'm like, look, if you sign me right now, if I end up signing this contract, I'll be in the MLS team by the end of the year. Mm-hmm. It's all right, like, prove it.
Yeah.
I said, bet.
Say less.
Say less. Because I knew I had this soccer, bro. You know, when you're there, you can tell like what you got.
You've been around.
You know,
you playing with those guys, you can compare. You know,
it's like San Juan. You know a guy that you can beat down, and then you know the other guy. You're like, all right, I'm a struggle.
Man.
You know.
Yes, sir.
You a soccer player. You know how it go, bro.
Yeah.
You know
So I was like, look, I got to beat out these guys. Like, that's the way I got to do it. And I ain't talking about my team. I'm talking about the MLS team.
Right.
So I started balling, bro. Like 2 months in. 3 months in, maybe, they have a game against Inter Milan.
Okay.
And I went from like playing USL to playing 60 minutes against a Serie A, a big dog team.
That was your debut game?
That was my debut against them.
Yeah.
Bro, like...
man, you got that whole standing ovation.
Bro, yeah.
When you came off, everyone's like, yo, that's the man from the Monarchs.
From Monarchs, bro. Yeah. And I showed out. Like I had a good game.
Yep.
So like the same thing I was doing in the USLs, I did it against Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Bro, I get off the stadium, was clapping when they subbed me out.
Everybody.
I was supposed to play only 30 minutes. I ended up playing like 60.
Yeah.
Because we were going to play 30-30-30s, you know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they had me in the second team. I was supposed to come out like, 60th minute. And they were like, nah, we're going to keep you because you're doing well.
Yep, you was balling.
I was balling. I mean, I wasn't like killing them, but I wasn't
competing.
I was competing with them. You know, I was doing whatever they were doing, and I was doing a little bit more.
Yeah.
But for me, it was an opportunity. And for them, it's like a preseason game.
Right.
Yes, sir.
You know, so I do really well in that game. That was like on a Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Saturday, we had a game with the Monarchs.
Yeah.
Friday, I go in a meeting. The general manager comes in the facility, the training facility where we're going to training. He said, hey, Ricardo, can I talk to you? I was like, yeah. I'm thinking because the day before I got in a fight with little argument. Yeah, I thought I was in trouble, bro. I got in an argument with the team administrator, bro.
Yeah.
Over some dumb thing, you know, it's just dumb. It's just like,
it'd be like that, man.
It'd be like sometimes you're in the workplace,
like
bro. You're gonna get in conflicts. Yeah. Nah, team administrator, like guys who get the flights, like worry stuff about that kind of stuff. So I'm like, damn, I'm probably gonna get chewed out for like, you know, get an argument with this guy. So I'm going on the way. My agent calls me while I'm walking with him. Like, what's going on? You know, like maybe it's a little bit more. Maybe I'm getting released for that argument, or maybe like,
you're thinking about the worst scenario.
Yeah, you're thinking about the worst, bro. When your boss comes around,
you
don't think about like he's about to give me a pay raise. You know, you think about like, what did I do wrong this time?
Yeah, he ain't coming around for nothing.
Yeah. So then I go in the meeting, and the vice president, the president, and I forgot who else. It's like 2 or 3 of them. Were like, hey, we want to be the first ones to inform you that we want to sign you to the first team.
Wow.
I said, what?
You were shook.
I was shook, bro. I was just thinking I was about to get chewed out, bro. Facts.
And you hearing some good news.
Yeah, and I'm hearing good news. And I'm like, he's like, what do you got to say? I'm like, thank you. Like, you know, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. There's nothing I can say. Like, where's the contract, you know?
Yeah, sex.
So then, whatever, he's talking to me, and he's like, look, at that meeting when I offered you a Monarchs, I didn't think you would like be able to prove that you can play in the MLS. Like, we all said you weren't good enough for the MLS. Like, we thought you were just a good USL player. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, because you were just looking at like the work of art I did that year, not the whole process I had done. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody sees behind.
Nobody's seen everything else I was doing until like, bro, work. Bro, if you keep working on the same things, sooner or later it's gonna start falling through, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know?
It'll start showing.
Definitely. So remember that shot I started telling you that I worked on since I was 17. Dribble, cut in, hit far post.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I hit like 8 bangers of those in the USL season, like maybe 15 games, not even. You know, 8 goals, a couple assists, I had like 6 assists.
Ate it up.
You know, so I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, and I was like, nah, it didn't happen overnight, bro. Like, I've been working on this since I was 17.
Yeah.
You know, so they're like, all right, like, whatever. So I get signed. First year was tough for me, bro, because I was kind of like in that between. Like, the coach was like, I think you could play in the first team. Like, you should be playing. But the guys who are ahead of you are making millions.
Yeah.
You know, making over way more than what you're making.
Yeah.
You know, and when I got signed, I didn't even care about what I was going to make. I was caring more about the opportunity.
Yes,
All I said was like, look, there was a player who got signed before me. I was like, look, I just don't want to make less than that guy. Because I knew from the jump I was better than him, but you signed it before me, so I don't want him to be getting paid more than me.
Okay.
That was the only thing I asked for.
Yeah.
You know? And he was like, all right, like, that's fair.
Cool. Yeah.
You know? Because you can be asking for $500,000, but they're not going to give it to you if they know you're not worth it, you know? So then he's like, look, the guys that are ahead of you are like big names.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about Joao Plata.
Beckerman.
Nah, Beckerman is a center mid, but I'm talking about Joao Plata.
Okay.
Burrito Martinez was there.
Yes.
Olvis Garcia, Jordan Allen, Bofo.
Yes,
Bro, all these guys were making good money. And I was making like chump change for them. So I was like, you know what? I'll keep grinding. So opportunity came along to go play in Mexico. But then falling through, I was like, damn, like, what do you guys want from me? You know, like, I'm here grinding. I'm showing that I should be playing. You're not playing me, but you don't let me leave either. Like, what do you guys want? He's like, look, this preseason was towards the end of the year. You're going to be able to get whatever opportunity you want. Like, whatever you deserve, you're going to get it, but you just got to prove it in the preseason.
Right.
It's all right. And that year, bro, was my biggest growth year as a professional.
Yeah.
You know, I went out and I mean, I'm not LeBron James. I don't have $1 million to like take care of myself with, you know? But I was like, you know what? Like, you'll have to grow up. Like, there's certain things you got to do that other players aren't doing. Because it's vacay, bro. People are going to the beach. People are,
yes, sir.
You know, drinking, partying, living it up, bro.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you're in the off season. A month before you come back, you start training, start running, doing whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Since I got home, since I left Utah, on the grind, bro, I hired Darrell. This is my homie. Shout out to Darrell, bro.
Okay.
A trainer, bro.
Yeah.
Big army buff guy.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you want to get out? I was like, bro, just make me faster, stronger. I just want to be stronger. You know, I want to be able to bump a big guy and not fall. Yeah. And he's like, all right. He's like, we got you. It's all right. So I went like a 2 month of just like working with it, bro. Wow. I couldn't even walk. There's some days I swear, bro. I couldn't walk. And I was like, but damn, like, I show up to preseason. We do a fitness test. I beat everybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, first step. I started right. You know, I started right. Then first preseason game, bro, I get an assist to Jordan. I'm like, all right, things are looking good. Third preseason game against Vancouver in Vancouver. No, it was in Seattle against Vancouver.
Yeah.
I balled them up.
Yeah.
I was like, showed a game that they probably had never seen because I never got the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, they started me this time, played me 90 minutes. You know, so I did well. So when the season comes around, it was like, yo, like, am I gonna be playing? What's going on? And you're waiting, bro, like everyone. You know, you're waiting for that message. Friday morning, they shoot out the roster, the 18. And if not, bro, you got to go grind before the game. So you don't want to be in that roster, you know, and the guys who aren't playing. So I'm waiting, bro. Boom, I get the message. I'm like, damn, I got to go to sleep early today. Like, I got to do this, I got to do that. Yeah, you know, and then one of my teammates, a tragedy happened. And he was in my team. He was a Monarch player. We were living together. Yeah. You know, his daughter passed away. It was like 2 a.m. I was dead asleep. Wow. You know, and I called the team administrator, like, yo, like, this is happening. You know, like, what are we going to do about it? He's like, all right, look, we'll tell him I'll be there. I'll get him a flight. You go to sleep. You got a game tomorrow. And I was like, nah, like, this guy's a person as well. Like, he needs someone there. You know, he's by himself, bro. Yeah. And I was like, look, I'll wait until you're here, and then you can take him whatever you guys want to do, but I can't just leave this kid. So they ended up showing up around 3:30ish. They got him a flight, got him everything. Yeah. They did the most they could. RSL did. They took care of him. And I was like, damn. And they're like, look, the coach calls me. It was like 3:30 maybe. Like, Ricardo, like, what you're going through right now is tough. Yeah. I want to take you off the roster so you're not worried about it during the game. I was like, nah, coach, like, I'll be good. Yeah. You know, the game was probably like around 1. And he's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. I'm thinking I'm probably not even going to play. I just want to be on the roster, bro. You know, I just want to be on the bench. So then, like, 80th minute, bro, 0-0 against Toronto. Yeah.
Warm up.
First sub. We're all warming up, bro. But you know, like you look over your shoulder, you're like, that guy's probably gonna go in.
Yeah,
that guy's gonna, you know.
Yeah,
you start
your own head.
in your own head. So you're warming up half-assed, and I'm right there, like, just waiting, bro, just waiting. 0-0. Velazco. I look over my shoulder. I said, damn. So I was about to come in.
That's feeling, man.
Yeah,
that's feeling.
So
no
from now
cap.
on, it was history, bro. I started doing playing, you know, whatever. But nah, that's pretty much the way I got there, and how it led for me playing with RSL. You know, like
that's way dope.
It was a lot of struggle for like a big reward at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man, working hard, man, it has to pay off, man.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense, you know, it doesn't add up. Like if you're working, it's gonna pay off.
Yeah, bro. It's like if a skinny guy goes to the gym and he's hitting the gym hard. Sooner or later he's gonna grow, bro. Yeah, sooner or later,
you know,
that's only natural. Bro.
If you're not seeing the results you want, you are not working hard enough, ladies and gentlemen. This man had to ride an hour away to go to practice every day in a semi truck. You know, there's just things you have to go through. There are gonna be, you know what I mean? There's gonna be obstacles you're gonna have to hop over. You might even crawl under, but that's what's gonna make you the person you are. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up, bro.
You know, so shout out to Ricardo, man, for sharing the story with us today. You know, it's way cool, man.
No doubt.
Appreciate having you, man.
Thanks,
Keep doing
brother.
your thing, boy. Keep doing your thing.
Perfect. And I think we're out on episode 3.
Is that how it goes?
Yup.
Is that the end?
Yeah.
All right, man. Shout out. Thanks for having me, boy.
Hey,
Anytime,
man. Thank
Ricardo.
you.
Anytime.
Stay blessed, my brother.
Yeah, likewise.
We enjoy having you here talking about all this, you know, and it's going to basically motivate individuals. Like we have youngsters that are looking up to us right now that see us at this level that we play even at San Juan. And they're like, oh my gosh, these guys are playing at a high level. They're performing at a high level, but like they don't have nobody to tell them their story or what they went through.
Yeah.
So you coming over here and telling your story is going to help a lot of youngsters too, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like some youngsters just work hard, and then they're like, I'm not going nowhere. And then they gave up. And instead of just working hard and then realizing, okay, even though I'm working hard, there's something happening. I'm gonna say it from experience, too.
Bro, US, there's always someone watching, bro.
Yes.
If you're doing the right things, you get an opportunity sooner or later. You know, it's not like back then. Like back then, now you can make a video, upload it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, bro. Yeah. You can get a look.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
It is what it is. But my dad always told me, bro, for people that are listening, you know, when you aren't working, someone else is working for you.
Yes, sir.
So damn, that would hit here, you know, like damn, like
quote that.
Quote that, bro. Like I'm not working
there,
today, somebody else is working for me. That hurts, bro. Like I don't want nobody to out working because honestly, bro, in life, the easiest thing you can do is work hard.
Yes.
You know,
that's the best thing you can do for yourself.
That's
you know
honestly, that's the easiest thing. Like I always tell these guys, bro, the easiest thing is coming to practice, show up, have a good attitude, and do what you're supposed to do. That's the easy part, bro.
Yeah.
The hard part is life, you know, like not having money, not having food. You know, that's hard. But if you tell me running, I don't know, 5 miles a day is hard, I'm like, nah, bro. You just don't do it because you don't want to.
Yeah, you're lazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
you're just lazy.
Yeah, but if you're out there, like, you know, someone's going through a sickness, a hard time, like, you know, that's different.
That's understandable, too.
Yeah, that's hard, bro. But showing up and doing what you're supposed to do, bro, that should be the easiest part, bro.
That should be the easiest part, no cap. And us at San Juan right now, we're putting in work. Shout out to all the UPSL teams, honestly. Just not San Juan, but everybody's putting work, trying to put Salt Lake on the map, you know?
Straight up.
Everybody's trying to go to that next level.
Yeah, man. And San Juan, is it September 22nd? They got Open Cup game. I don't know if viewers at home know what Open Cup is. It's a big old tournament. You know, all the teams in the U.S. are going to be there. So come on, you know. Come show out. Yeah, support San Juan.
It's the biggest tournament in the country.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The team from Salt Lake, you know, come show out a little something.
Show love, you know, show support. These guys are working hard, bro. I'm telling you, there. I was there helping them with the coaching situation and stuff like that.
Yes.
Just sharing my experiences with them. Yeah. So I know they're putting in work. I know they're ready. Just sometimes they don't believe it, bro. You know, like
sometimes you gotta believe it. We just gotta say, all right, we can do it. We can really just, you know, go to that next level.
Nah, you guys have the team. Because I played, like I said, I played every stage, like every level in the United States, I played in it. You can name whatever stage, I've been in it.
And they had a good level.
You know, and when I see their team, I'm like, dude, their team is good. Like, they're solid. Like, every player is good. You know? There's players that have a lot of experience, players that have no experience, but they have a good balance, you know? Because sometimes you need that hungry dog pushing the old vet, you know? And you guys have that. You know, you have a player like Young, bro, who has a ton of experience. Played at the highest levels in Mexico. Then you have players like Elias, you know, who has professional experience, who could probably still be playing professional if he really wanted to, you know. And so then you have young kids like Johnny, the little Johnny kid, you know, he's hungry. He wants to, he's trying to prove. You know, you have a kid like Abdi, Cade, all these guys that are like trying to prove that they're better than the next guy. So if you don't have that inner competition, bro, team's just not gonna work.
You can't compete outside.
So if the competition you guys have in there is gonna make you guys strong.
That's what's gonna help you grow. You know, friction, everything, man, in life. If there's no friction, there's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's all it is, man.
I'm saying, and you guys got Ricardo Velasco. God damn it! Come on, man.
That's all I gotta say.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm hurt, bro. I'm hurt.
Oh, and shout out to Luis Vargas too. My guy Luis Vargas, you know.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, happy late birthday, bro. He's doing his thing, bro. College.
He can ball, man.
Ball out, ball out.
Very good player, bro.
Yes.
Very good player. Just got to believe it, like I tell you, bro. It's one thing being good at like a smaller level, you know, but the big dogs are like, can you do it at our level?
Yeah.
Yes,
so you got to go out there and kill it, man. That's what I always tell Luis. My boy Luis got game, bro.
You got to be a killer everywhere you go. Just kill it.
He has game, bro.
Yeah,
he has game, but I tell him he needs a little bit more dog in him, you know? Like, if you have dog in you, bro, like that little chip on your shoulder.
Yes.
Blue collar.
That'll carry you
a long way.
Yes, sir.
Because he has the talent, bro. He has talent. And he'll play somewhere. I know he will, bro. He has game. He has game.
Yes, sir.
My boy Farhood too.
Of course.
Futsal king, bro.
We trying, man. We coming back from injury.
Man, it's crazy on the futsal pitch. I'm not gonna.
We trying to eat up. We trying to eat and get big too.
Man, less on Juan though.
But yeah. So this is episode 2 with Ricardo Velazco. Make sure y'all check us out on Better You TV on all platforms. I'm talking about Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. You know, we're on it. Also, we have an event coming up this Saturday that we've actually promoted on our story. You guys should check that out. It's actually a basketball tournament, but we're just trying to get involved with the community, trying to help some kids that do basketball too. So, yeah, you should check it out this Saturday. And that's it. Episode 3, we out.
Peace.
Ooh.